my role as market leader here in Somerset is to ensure that customers have a great experience. Having somebody that you feel comfortable with to talk about, your finances, your next move, your goals in life. We try to be that person. We try to be there to help and guide you the best way that we know how. In my opinion, that's what separates us from other lending institutions. We are a small bank. We care about the community that we serve and all the businesses that are involved.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Find out what a built Ford Tough F-150 can do for you at Alton Blakely Ford. Ford F-150, with impressive max towing capability and available Pro Trailer Backup Assist, navigating tight spaces is as easy as turning a knob. Plus, with available Pro Power on board, you have power on demand. Ford F-150, that's built Ford Tough. Right now, get 1.9% financing for 72 months on a new F-150 at Alton Blakely Ford.
And good evening, everyone. Told you we'd be back. Game 2 just around the corner as we prepare for the nightcap here at Southwestern High School. Pulaski County and Southwestern's boys to do the honors. Game 1, if you just joined us, Southwestern with a 57-48 win over Pulaski County in the girls' version. And before we start diving into this one, I think I have a special guest. Kinsley, put that headset on. Put that microphone on. Now say hi to me.
Hi.
Hey, how are you, girl?
Good.
All right, first of all, 27 on a bad night. Very physical basketball game.
It was.
And again, you all started without arguably your best defender in Jordan McDonald.
I agree.
And Pulaski County came out, and I thought, long night, Lady Warriors. Y'all got a lot of help off players tonight that I hadn't seen play a lot of minutes.
Yes, we had a lot of younger girls step up tonight. Kinsey Williams played really, really good.
She did, and you and your partner in crime, AC, got in foul trouble. And I looked up and I said, "Wow, second half's going to be uphill."
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people thought that because we got Jordy and Peyton out for Jordy out for all the game, and then Peyton out for almost a half there. So.
All right, let's tell on your dad for a minute. Early in this ball game, there were 2 timeouts called by the team down here to my left.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was a full timeout that took about 20 seconds.
Yes, that was very intense.
He was the only one talking, right?
Yes, he was.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure of that. Once again, you all seem to respond to that.
Yes, we've been working really hard. Well, most of everyone knows that we lost to Wayne this week. That was not something we expected to lose to, obviously. But in practice this week, we've really pushed hard, focusing on PC, and we go double fist, man-to-man, all the way, full court, most of our practice. So once we let a 3 open there, he was not happy. We've been pushing really hard this week to make sure that's covered.
We've talked about this with Junior a lot, Coach Mullen, I should say, probably. And he tells me, he said, if you're out there and you've got a wide open 3 and you don't take it, it's the best way to end up on my bench.
Yes, he wants us to shoot. That's something that most coaches you have, you don't get that. Like some coaches will get mad if you shoot a dumb shot. Dad, he wants you to shoot it. If you're open, you shoot it.
How many threes did you make tonight?
I'm not sure. Maybe 5 or 6.
6.
Something around there. I think maybe 6. Okay.
Not a bad day's work.
Not bad.
You average around 3 a game, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Now the regular season's about to wind down. You guys have played all over the place, as you always do. you've got to get ready to focus on district and region, and I know where you all are wanting to be.
Yes.
Is there anything in your mind that you could say, hey, Coach, we really need to work on this to be good enough to do what we want to do?
Yes, it's rotating on help defense. I feel like we struggled with that the past few games, which we did play Anderson, which is a really good opponent.
Yeah, they are.
But against Wayne, we did not do that well. We did not scramble to the next person. And like I said, we focused on that this week. And, of course, getting Jordy McDonald back would help a lot.
It would help. Give me an honest answer. What do you consider your range on the basketball floor?
Like shooting range?
Yeah, shooting range.
Well,
you shot one tonight from the logo.
yes, actually, me, my dad, Megan, and Peyton play horse a lot of days after practice, and that's my shot right there, right on that R down there. You see that?
So that was a plan.
Yes, we always put Dad behind me, and that's the shot I shoot, and I get him out. That's how I get letters on him. If he don't beat us, that's how he's out.
I love it. All right, you have managed to weather an injury at the start of this season. And I keep seeing tweaks here and there. And are you 100% yet?
I believe I'm 100%. We're all pushing so hard. I was cramping up out there tonight.
I saw.
Yeah, I'm going to have to drink more pickle juice for sure.
Kevin told me because I said, is it a leg? He said, no, she's cramping. It's
yeah,
all good.
I'm just cramping.
So, all right, all I can say is we're going to get to see you a few more times this year, and I hope a whole bunch more times.
Yes, I hope so too.
Take that attitude and hard work. Big win tonight. Go celebrate this one and get ready for, 2-hour practice tomorrow?
Oh, probably. He hasn't sent out the practice schedule yet, but might be.
She's Kinsley Molden. She's a thrill to watch. And believe it or not, she got another year at this, folks. This is going to be a fun ride.
Thank you.
Thank you, young lady. You're a pleasure to talk to. It's a pleasure to watch you play.
Thank you all so much.
27 on a pretty good night here against the crosstown rival Lady Maroons. She's Kinsley Mullen. She's going to take a bow. We're so happy to have her up here. I think her dad, Junior may come up at halftime of the boys' game. We're not sure. But without a doubt, I got the better interview. Congratulations. That's Kinsley Mullen. And once again, we're here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to step out. When we come back, Michael Craig's going to join me. We're going to get ready for Game 2 after this timeout.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 17500, here to come in 175.2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
You're back to Southwestern High School. Under 4 minutes and change before we get ready to introduce the starting lineups for this one. I'm Michael Kerr. Michael Craig has joined me. One in the book. We're getting ready for the nightcap. Michael?
Yes, sir.
A couple weeks ago, we saw Pulaski 63-44 over Southwestern in a game across town. Pulaski enters this one at 16-7. Coach Jerron Dunbar of Southwestern Warriors enter it at 9-13. But when these two teams get together, it's always fun. It will be competitive.
Yes, it will.
It will be not a high-scoring affair. These two teams score in the mid-50s. So don't look for this to be an 80-point ball game. And the key to it, as you look at their stats, Pulaski shoots the ball a little better. At the free throw line, Pulaski shoots the ball a whole lot better. So if this should come down to you and I, and we'll get to the starting lineups and keys to the game and all that. But if it comes down to shooting the basketball as the deciding factor, Pulaski's got an advantage in this one.
I think Southwestern, Mike, is long and athletic. They should have the advantage rebounding the basketball.
Right.
We'll see how they play. If they pound of paint. They've got some athletes that can do that. You're right, Pulaski's got the advantage as far as the shooting category is concerned. Southwestern certainly like to avenge that 19-point loss across town. If you played this game on paper, we give it to Pulaski, you and I go home, and you get ready for your trip tomorrow. Don't play it on paper, play it on the hardwood, and Southwestern certainly like to notch a win here because a win against your crosstown rival certainly make a lot of those ills go away.
And it's not out of the realm of possibility. I've seen some crazy things when these two tee it up, but again, if you're Pulaski County, you have not settled your district seed yet, believe it or not. They're going to play on the 16th of this month, a makeup game with Rockcastle County that was snowed out back when. And depending on how that turns out, Pulaski County could win the district and play their opening round in the game against Casey County. Or they could be the 2 seed in the district, and they could play Rockcastle at Rock in an elimination game. There's a little bit of difference in those two scenarios. So Southwestern, I think they're already into the play-in game in the 48th. I think Wayne County, by strength of that win the other night, Wayne County is going to be the 1 seed. Somerset Christian is going to be the 4 seed.
Yes, sir.
So McCreary Central and Southwestern will do the honors. You want to do the starting lineup?
I certainly can, and unless there's a change, I'll give you what I've got. So for Pulaski County, Jalen Wooldridge, 6'4" senior, going to start at one of the guards. Zach Anderson, 6'3" sophomore. Gavin Cook, 6'1" junior. Ethan Ottawa, a 6'2" junior, and Will Blankenship, 5'10" senior, for the starting lineups for Pulaski County. For Southwestern Warriors, Zachary Anderson, 6'4" sophomore, going to start, as well as 5'8" senior guard Colin Hibbard. Connor Hudson, number 12, 6-foot guard, can score from pretty much anywhere on the floor. Jarrett Simpson, 6'6.5" sophomore, and Caden Campbell, 6'3" freshman. Should be your starters unless we have some kind of last-minute shakeups. Those are your starting lineups presented by C.V. Hansford. C.V. Hansford of Wycott Realtors Ford Brothers, a person you can trust when you're looking to sell your farm or commercial property. C.V.'s experience as a successful realtor, business person, and farmer is invaluable when it comes to knowing how to get the most for your property, all the while helping you through a seamless and enjoyable transaction. For more information, give C.V. a call at 606-219-3274. That's C.V. Hansford at Wycott Realtors Ford Brothers. We already kind of touched on keys a little bit, Mike. Again, protecting the rim, rebounding the basketball. You want to limit turnovers if you can do that. And hit your shots. I mean, field goal percentage is going to play into this as well.
The keys to this, I'm with you on all that. Somebody's got to shoot the ball better than these two teams shoot it on average. And again, that comes down to who's hot, who's not. This game could be in the 40s. This game could be in the 60s, but I don't look for it to be any higher than that.
And foul trouble certainly can hurt either one of these teams.
Absolutely.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Whitus Cabinets. At Whitus Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at Whitus Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the Whitus Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 at Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you.
We are just moments away as they are introducing the Southwestern Warriors. Pulaski already been introduced. They were as given to you by Michael, and it looks like Southwestern is as you called. So you have now been promoted to lineup man because I never get it right. Same 3 officials that had the first game. They were busy.
They were.
They called a lot of fouls, but it was a pretty physical basketball game. Pulaski had 3 players to foul out, if I'm not mistaken.
Now, to be fair, there was not a lot of fouls in the first half.
You're right.
It was all the second half.
Right.
Got kind of physical.
And actually, at halftime, AC was in foul trouble for Southwestern.
Yes, sir.
As the only real player in foul trouble.
Absolutely.
Who knew?
Yeah.
It'll be Woolridge, and he will step in against.
That's Anderson.
Hutchison.
Hutchinson.
Hutchison's wearing number 1 tonight. So, ball in the air, let's play. Tip controlled by Pulaski County. Zach Anderson Blankenship will bark the commands, and Pulaski will start their offense. Southwestern right now in a 2-3 zone. Let's see how that stays. Cook can't get away. Spin it back. Blankenship looked at 3. Back to Cook. Spots the 3. Yes. Gavin Cook. Initial blow, a 3-pointer. Southwestern to front court. Hibbard to Simpson. Simpson's going to give it up to Hutchison. Hibbard has it, left wing. Idlewine plays him. That's 2 pretty good athletes right there, by the way. In the corner, Simpson can't get away from Anderson. We're going to say Anderson got a hand on that. Campbell gives it back, and Pulaski's defense is man-to-man, and it's been stingy so far. Nice hook pass inside, but Anderson's going to come away with it. Ahead to Blankenship. Layup is good. 5-0 if you just joined us. Pulaski with an early lead. Hudson looked at a 3, but Woolridge backed him off that. Hutchison, crossover, got away. Down the lane, got held. Our first foul of the game. Idlewine going to be guilty of number 1. Shooting foul, 2 shots.
My first look at Pulaski County this year, Mike.
I've seen about 10 of their games. Wow, first free throw a little deep. That one spins out. I've been fortunate. I've got to see a lot of high school basketball this year. That one rims out, and Anderson battles for the rebound. Quickly to the front court. Blankenship's 3 from the corner. Quickly, I hear a whistle in the background. That is going to be a Ron Shaw timeout with 6:06 to go in the opening quarter. Pulaski up 8-0 on your Randall D. Turpin scoreboard.
That is a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout here on Lake Cumberland Sports. The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weikert Realtors 4 Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property that they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weikert Realtors 4 Brothers. Ron Shaw doubles as the PA man here at Southwestern.
Hard-working man.
He is a hard-working man.
I have seen that inbounds play ran since Dave Fraley coached at Pulaski County many, many, many years ago.
If it
and
works,
they still ran it well.
If it works, don't change it.
Hey, it scored 3, so what can I say? Hibbard will bring it up, being dogged by Blankenship. Southwestern. Hibbard looked at 3. No. This 3 is buried by Hudson. Yeah, Cook has it in the corner. He'll get into the lane, give it to Anderson. Shot it too hard. Rebound comes away to Hutchison. Hutchison crossover, finds a man in the corner. Can't get away Simpson. He gets it back to Hibbard. Hibbard and Woolridge are playing bouncy. Bounced it away, and Anderson ahead to Idlewine. Lay it up and in. That's 2 of those already that Pulaski County's had, breakaways. Hudson, nice crossover. Strong move to the rim. No. Idlewine might have got a piece. He did get the rebound. Blankenship pulls up and buried it. Blankenship has got 7 quick. It's 12-3, Pulaski County. Trapping backcourt. Hutchison's going to bring it to front court. All the way to the rim. No. Nice job of a rebound by Campbell, and he'll put it in. Sometimes it helps to be tall.
Yeah, big, tall, physical freshman is Campbell.
Back cut by Idlewine from Anderson. Laid up. Too easy. He's got 4. Hibbard will blow by him. Put on the floor, fumbled away by Simpson. Pulaski's got it, threw it away. Well, Hibbert ran out of room. Interception, but his backside was on the line. A lot of effort.
Absolutely. That's what you get out of
into his own bench.
Point guard Colin Hibbert.
Idlewind, a little give and go here. Well, that's a 3-ball from Blankenship, and Blankenship has come out on fire. He's got 10 in 4 minutes. The lead is 12. Hutchison will do the honors and bring it to front court. Hudson trying to find a shot against Woolridge. Can't. Gets it inside to Simpson. Simpson in on Anderson. Anderson got the block. The whistle was late, but the foul was probably there. That's 2 fouls on Pulaski County. It's going to send. You say he's a freshman?
Who's that?
Simpson.
Simpson is a sophomore.
Sophomore. Thank you. Free throw rimmed out. Southwestern, but my county is 0 of 3.
That is correct.
At the line at this point.
That has been something that's been a little bit of a bugaboo for them this season is foul shots.
Okay. That one will find the bottom. Quickly to front court. This time they find Cook. Behind him, Anderson. And the big man will bury a 3. Right now, Pulaski County pretty much on all cylinders. Hibbert spins out of traffic, got hit. He didn't want the call because he got the ball to a man streaking for a layup. But Woolridge guilty of the foul. That's 3 against Pulaski County.
Talking earlier about this being a low-scoring affair, Mike. You may have missed that one, at least early.
Well, Pulaski is 40% of the way to their season total right now, and we're early first quarter. Yeah, you're right. Hudson pulled up. No. Anderson with a strong rebound. Cook has it. Behind him to Blankenship. Runner. No. Simpson tries to go over the top, but that's, well, too early on that. Idlewind does finally dig it out, and it'll come to Blankenship. Cook spotted up in the corner begging for the ball. Woolridge got one thrown back at him by Hutchison, but Cook's going to come away with it. Well, Blankenship short. Battle on the backboard, and finally Hudson is going to come away with it. That counted no points, but there was a lot of stuff going on in that trip.
A lot of bodies on the floor, a lot of effort.
Yep. Hudson draws the big man out on him. Let's see if he can take him. No. Back to Hibbert, back to Hudson. Back to Hibbert, 3-ball. No. Strong rebound to Hutchison, put it in. Hutchison's in the book. It's 20-8 with 2 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Pulaski on top. Anderson left alone, front rim. Simpson got the rebound. Little miscommunication. Pulaski's going to send Hargis and Foster Fraley into the game.
Adam Markham's going to check in for the Warriors.
Thank you. He's 15, correct?
Yes, sir.
Blankenship looked at a 3, no. Hargis, fresh off the bench, gets in traffic, put it up short. Battle for the rebound, Hudson for Southwestern. Blow by you, no. Markham, tough save. Hutchison, little put it on the floor, one-on-one. Battle for the carom and put it in. First you don't succeed. The lead is 10 for Pulaski. Woolridge pops out. Now Anderson. Woolridge on a back cut. Good defense. Anderson in traffic. Put it up. No. Battle for the rebound. Comes away to Simpson. Sometimes it's good to be tall, Michael.
He is that.
It helps.
It does. 6'6.5" helps on the boards, doesn't it?
It made that rebound a little easier. Hudson spotted up deep. No. Woolridge for Pulaski. They'll head up the right side. Got it to Fraley. Strong to the rim and one. Foster Fraley running the floor gets rewarded, and first foul called against Southwestern by my count.
Yes, sir.
Fraley will go to the line, and Phelan will check in to the Pulaski. Wesson Phelan into the Pulaski lineup. Fraley? No. Woolridge strips the ball away from Hutchison after the rebound, spins it up and in. That's two that got away right there. Oh, Hudson, great move, lost it off his foot. Hargis dives into the Southwestern bench. Southwestern ball. I think, to be honest with you, Hudson faked himself out of his shoes. He got ahead of his. It didn't hurt anything.
Wyatt Stevenson checking in for Southwestern. Caden Campbell getting a breather.
Okay. Hudson with 27 and change as we come to the end of the first. Going to work it up against Hargis. Now Hutchison. I may have said Hutchison. I meant Hudson if I did. Markham can't get away. Now Hutchison on Woolridge. Nice crossover. Strong. Hutchison's got 6. Shot at the buzzer. That actually hit rim, I think. 24-12. Pulaski's going to lead at the end of one on your Randall D. Turpin CPA score.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale, and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
One quarter in the book. Pulaski County with a 24-12 lead over Southwestern, as Southwestern will do the honors to start the second quarter. And a big quarter as Blankenship had 10. Hutchison's got 6 for the Warriors. Hudson has it in backcourt. Hargis will challenge him as he crosses the front court. Hargis comes from the backside, gets the steal from Simpson. The ball's fumbled out of bounds. Turnover. Back to the Warriors. That was 14 seconds of 2 turnovers is what that amounted to.
I was going to say, I just have Pulaski with that being their first turnover.
I think so.
I've got Southwestern with 5 already, so.
Well,
need to clean that up a little bit. Down 12 points here.
Blankenship giving Stevenson all he wanted as he got rid of it. Markham puts down a dribble. Fraley, little bump and grind, no call. Coach Dunbar thought there might have been contact. Hudson got fouled. Hudson got away with a forearm in the middle of that, but he got fouled early. What color's his shoes, man? Foam green, sea foam?
That's a better guess. Than, I was going to say
that's a good guess, wasn't it?
It was a good guess, yeah.
All right, thank you. That foul was on Hargis, by the way.
I was going to say baby blue, but sea foam green may be better.
That's the first of the quarter against Pulaski. Hudson. Gives it up to Stevenson. Behind him to Markham. He's trying to find a home right now. Can't. Cook got a hand on it, came away with it, and eventually Phelan came away with it. Nice pass to Fraley, laid up. Foster Fraley's got 4 quick.
Excellent assist by Blankenship.
It wasn't it, though.
Yeah.
I got a hold on Cook. What do you got?
Yeah, I won't argue with that.
So I write that down. I got one right. Stevenson to inbounds underneath his own basket. Fraley got a hand on it. Hudson came away with it, buried a jump shot. Not sure that's exactly how they drew it up. Blankenship got 10 early. He's cooled off. Ottawa. Fraley, Pulaski running this offense that I have seen them run for years. Fraley, 3. No, missed wide. Phelan got a rebound, went up, ended up on his backside. I think they're going to call a foul. Markham. So Fraley's come in and got 4. Make it 5.
This is Phelan.
Oh, that's Phelan. Phelan's in the book. He has 1. Foster Fraley does not get credit for that one. Phelan rims that one out. And Stevenson, thank you, man. That would have made my points not add up and everything. Hudson walks it in the front court. In the corner to Markham. He'll bounce it back. Hudson's going to start the offense. Hutchison on deck. Put it on the floor. Put it in. He's got 8. Pretty quick first step right there, too.
Yeah, he can score in bunches quickly.
Blankenship. 3. Hard. No. Hutchison. No. Threw it back in. They say it was out of bounds, and it saved a basket.
Well, they actually gave that ball back to. Well, they corrected it.
Yeah, they said he was out of bounds.
Yeah, okay. Initial indication was Southwestern balls.
Yeah, well,
it confused
if they had given it to Southwestern and not counted the points, somebody would have been angry, I think. Slapped away from Cook by Stevenson. Cook will go rebound or retrieve that one. They've got him running the point. Not seen that this year. Ottawa, deep right. Cross court to Blankenship. Almost ran off and left it. Woolridge. He and Hudson are having a bounce party. Ottawa, 3 ball, no. Ottawa just ran over Hutchison, and I don't think they called anything.
No, I didn't see an indication. And again here, the initial indication was Southwestern ball. I think they changed it to Pulaski.
You can write this down. Ottawa got away with one right there.
Yeah.
He's a big, strong dude anyway, but Jaron Dunbar is about to get lit.
Hutchinson's he's laboring down there. He's all right.
I think Dunbar's ready to get lit. Woolridge will miss the 3. Quick and kick it ahead. Hudson will get everybody in the air and draw the foul. Great kick ahead by Hibbard.
It really was.
Hubbard and Hudson got everybody in the air. Woolridge's second foul. Hudson will step to the line. He's got 5 to this point. He's got 6. And the lead is 10. Pulaski jumped out to that in a heartbeat, and we've been kind of playing around that ever since. Pulaski settling for a lot of 3s on this end. Hudson will miss that. Hargis will get the rebound. Not sure where that pass was intended, but it ended up with Blankenship. Southwestern's defense has been much better. And Idlewind threw it away. That goes in the unforced category.
Does, and by my count, just a second turnover for Pulaski. They've done a great job holding on to the basketball. That was just a miscue.
Anderson's back in the game for Pulaski County. Simpson will return for the Warriors. 4.5 to go in the opening half. Pulaski up by 10. Simpson gets it in the corner. 3 ball in the air from Hibbard. No. Anderson, big rebound. Stolen away by Campbell. They're going to say he bumped Idlewind in the process. The student section to my left did not agree.
Yeah. Student sections rarely agree with calls that go against
but
their
they
team.
did not agree with that one.
Yeah. Duly noted.
I don't know if they could hear it or not at home. Blankenship walked. I'm waving that one off before it happens. The crossover, jump stop, extra step, Euro step, get you a walk.
Yeah, that was just, can't do that. As student sections like to say, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Yeah. That's better than the one before it. Hutchison, cross to Hibbard, no, backed it out. Hutchison. Ooh. Shot put up by Simpson, didn't go. Hudson got it back. Now Hutchison. A little crossover music. Hudson, wide open 3, no. Anderson. Zach Anderson up the side to Hargis. Back to Blankenship. Pulaski hasn't scored in a week. They've been stuck on 27 for a while.
Yeah, 3 points in a quarter thus far.
Okay. Anderson. Cook spotted 3. Cook has 2 threes, 6 points. Gave him all day to spot that one. Diagonal cross court to Hudson. Got alone in the corner, and he'll match it with a 3. Hudson's the leading scorer on this team. I don't really think the defense was designed to leave him that open. Idlewind, 3 ball too hard. Simpson will get the carom. They run off and leave him, but eventually he'll find Hudson. 10-point game, Southwestern down with the basketball. Hibbard looked at the 3. Get it inside to Campbell. Simpson will get the layup at the end of it.
Good interior pass there from Campbell.
Yes. Your big's doing a good job down there inside. Hargis to Idlewind. Anderson comes across the defense. Had a little help as Campbell pushed him from behind. Second on Campbell, 3rd on the team. Common foul.
Adam Markham going to check in, and Campbell going to get a breather.
Anderson holding his chin. I think he may have took one on the chin. Blankenship cannot get rid of Hibbard. Cook has it in the corner, can't get away. Blankenship from way downtown. Off the hands of Hargis, out of bounds. Southwestern has got this to 8, and they have the basketball.
In the game for the Maroons is number 23, Foster Fraley.
Foster Fraley back. A 6-point quarter. Hibbard pounding it away, can't get away. Got it to Simpson. Wow. Big league spin move.
Yeah, it was a nice looking move.
Hargis almost turned it over in front of Hudson. Fraley out high to Blankenship. Both players calling out what they want. Idlewild got the ball in the air. Yeah, it's blocked, but they got a lot of ball, a lot of body.
Foul is on number 1, Zach Hutchison. His first.
Hutchison's first, team's fourth. This ought to be a shooting foul.
Ethan Idlewild.
Idlewild's got 4 points at this point. Idlewild's got 5. Southwestern has done a really nice job of clawing their way back into
Yeah,
this thing.
they fought hard. Shots have cooled off a little bit for Pulaski County.
That's an understatement. Idlewild hit the second free throw. Hibbard just bouncing it in front of Blankenship. Markham lost it. Here comes Pulaski and Blankenship, and we're under 30 seconds. And I got to think Hargis will try to play for one shot here. Blankenship on the right wing. Idlewild threw it away to Hudson. Hudson put it in. That is great if you're Southwestern. 10 seconds. Blankenship almost over and back. Idlewild has it. Nobody going to get a shot. 32-26. Pulaski leads at the half. And I think Southwestern has got to be quite pleased that we'll go to halftime when the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. 32-26. Pulaski back after this.
Here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward, and with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more in less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
And welcome back to halftime as Pulaski jumped out to a 12-point lead early in this thing, and it has halfway evaporated. It's a 6-point game. Pulaski leads Southwestern 32-26. Here at halftime, we're trying to rally in a guest, but I'm going to go ahead and give you the scoring recap. For Southwestern, 4 players in the book. 2 to Caden Campbell, 5 to Jarrett Simpson, 8 to Zachary Hutchison, and Connor Hudson, the leading scorer, at 11 for Southwestern. For Pulaski County, 1 to Wesson Phelan, 4 to Foster Fraley, 2 to Jalen Woolridge, 6 to Gavin Cook, 6 to Ethan Idlewine, 3 to Zach Anderson. Pulaski led in scoring by Will Blankenship with 10. Cade Hargis played and failed to score for Pulaski County. Adam Markham, Colin Hibbard, Wyatt Stevenson all played and failed to score for Southwestern. Halftime once again finds Southwestern trailing Pulaski County 32-26. Junior Mullen, the head coach of the Lady Warriors, joins us. He looks like a man who's been running on the interstate in traffic right now. Is everything all right?
It's been a wild night, Mike. It's just a crazy night all around. Obviously pretty happy, though, to get the big crosstown rivalry win over Pulaski tonight.
Well, again, at halftime, I looked up, and obviously McDonald's not available tonight due to injury.
Yes.
Your, I guess, other dependable rock on the floor, you've got 3 fouls on AC.
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that, but yes, had a lot of trouble there.
Well, and that left Kinsley and some people who don't play a lot of minutes at times out there on the floor. But I want to ask you one first before we go there. Okay. You called a timeout early in the first half. I asked Kinsley about it. She would not rat you out.
Oh,
Lord. I said he called a full timeout, and it took 20 seconds, and he'd already sent you all out on the floor.
Yeah, I think I got my point across pretty quick about effort. I felt like we got out-efforted on Monday night here at home against Wayne County, and that win, lose, or draw, we're not going to have a team out-hustle us on our home court again. And I thought the kids responded well after that. So.
By the way, she said exactly that.
Yeah, it's. I'm glad she. That sounds like a coach's kid answer. So
she was paying attention. All right, we know that. I think the news you got on McDonald might have been not the worst of news. Pretty good news.
I was a little worried it was as bad as last year. It's a hamstring injury, and we think we've gotten a little luckier than we did last year. The treatment's already going well. We're already seeing improvement, and we're hoping. We feel like right before postseason we got a shot to get her back, if not right at district time.
Let me ask you a question. I've seen you play several games this year. I hadn't seen a lot of minutes out of Kylie Dalton before tonight. Boy, did she play well for you.
It's kind of like something went off in practice yesterday when she knew when I decided to start her for this game. It was a different Kylie on the floor in practice. I gave her some tough defensive assignments, and biggest thing I've been on her about is defensive rebounding. And after getting into her a couple times there, I thought she led in some rebounds. I believe was 7.
She was our defensive player of the game, by the way.
She should have been, and that'll be the biggest. She could care less about scoring. She wanted one time somebody to brag about her on defense, and I think all of us were really proud of her defensively tonight.
Made a comment in the opening. McDonald was not going to be available. So you had to look at literally the ones who were available and say somebody's got to pick up those 6 rebounds, those 4 steals, those. And I thought you got contributions. I thought Jones did a nice job.
David Jones did a great job.
And, Osborne came in with the foul trouble that you had on AC, and she bumped around and did her job.
That was important because when AC went out, I think it was a tie game or maybe we were down 2, but we extended the lead right after that with Molly Osborne, Ava Jones, Jeslyn Flynn, some kids coming off the bench at that time. We extended the lead and got better defensively, I felt like.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned Flynn because if I had overlooked the contribution, she was everywhere.
Yes, she was. It's quickest kid based on the baseline on the floor tonight, and just getting I try to keep her under control, driving to the basket, but hit a big 3 during that run. Jeslyn's just a motor. I'll be honest with you, she started a lot in the past. She just brings so much energy off the bench. I love bringing her off the bench in that fashion. And, listen, Kenzie Williams got some playing time. Some kids last year that played during our injuries that got extra playing time against big teams and big environments like this. Them dividends are paying off now because these kids have got some experience. I believe in them. Just had to get them in the mindset of this regional game, how to guard Pulaski. We prepared well for Pulaski tonight. We had an extra day to prepare for them, so that helped. And I thought our kids were dialed in, especially after that timeout, where my 22nd full timeout.
Those are the times that I wish I was sitting behind the bench. So
I'll go ahead and tell it. I looked behind my bench I thought, oh Lord, I have went pretty far with this. Hopefully this will pay off. And I look, I'm just glancing up behind my bench, and there's just PC people everywhere, maroon. And I look at their faces, and they're all going. Their mouths are open and like, oh wow, I must have went pretty far here. I said, I hope this pays off. And I guess I'm okay since we played well after that.
If you ain't coaching them, they ain't getting better. How about that?
I got good kids. They know I love them, so I can go that far with my kids.
Sure.
I do everything for these kids. There's a lot more important things than winning basketball games to me. My kids know that, and that's why they play so hard after a timeout like that.
You got the district coming up in a couple of weeks, and right now that's the farthest thing from your mind, right? Because you're already a district champion. You're already going into the region. Getting healthy and keeping momentum going. Is that what we're focused on?
The big thing for me, the health part, staying hungry and staying healthy is a key for us. We got a tough schedule here at the end of the year. We're playing 2 or 3 top 10 teams coming up.
You always do.
Here. Yeah, Corbin's up there. North Laurel next Tuesday. They're really good. Eddie Mahan's got a great group. So, just staying healthy during this, trying to get better. I'm going to try to sub more like you've seen tonight, get some kids ready for the regional. My biggest regret my first season was not having enough kids ready. So I'm going to have 9, 10, 11 ready to play when district regional hits. And listen, we're not district champs. Wayne County, I don't know who we're going to play in the district championship. We're a 1 seed, but Wayne County, I think they've proved, they about got a big win last night over Pulaski. They beat us Monday night. I respect that program a lot. So hopefully the district championship game, if it's against them, I hope we're ready.
You got me ready to play. Let's go. All right, he's Junior Mullen. Once again, congratulations on the win tonight. Tell your team they're fun to watch.
Appreciate you. Thanks for having us on. Thanks for all y'all do for our student athletes here.
He's Junior Mullen. They got the win. We got to take a break. We're going to be back with second half action after this here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1960.
Are we back? We are back. Thank you very much, Jeremiah. Kevin was doing some production work, and Mike looked at me and said, my microphone's turned down. So welcome back. Halftime is over. Thanks to Junior Mullen for coming up and spending some time with us. 32-26 Southwestern trails, and I say this, I thought at the halfway mark of the first quarter, Southwestern might get run out of here.
Yeah.
Right now, they've got Pulaski with all they can handle.
Yeah, it's a ball game, no doubt about it.
Pulaski's going to start. Cook to Anderson. They run a little high weave. Anderson, 3 balls straight away, yes.
3 Anderson.
So Anderson now has 6. Hudson motions for Hutchison to come out. Now he'll fade, and we'll start the other side. Hutchison fields the ground ball. Crosses over on Woolridge. Pretty good job of Woolridge to stay where he was. Hutchison to Hibbard. So far, that's what's happened on this trip. The 3 of them have played pitch and catch.
Being patient.
Yep, Hutchison trying to probe and find a gap. He's got Woolridge. Blows by him, put it up too hard. Cook has a rebound. Anderson comes out and plays point guard. Cook plays 3 ball, short. Hutchison rebound. He's going to head north all the way to the rim, and he is fouled by Anderson. That's 2 I have on Anderson. Let's wait and see what the official, is that 2, Michael?
Yes, sir.
They said at the line that was not a shooting foul.
No.
Okay, all right. I was getting ready to protest. Inbounds pass comes to Campbell. He'll give it up. Now Hudson. A little between the legs, back off. Again, Woolridge doing a nice job of staying on the deck. We got a walk. Simpson turned around and nobody facing him, and he tried to put a move on, shuffled the feet. They don't call that in the NBA, by the way.
No, they do not, but good call right
He
there.
did walk, yes. Blankenship started this thing on fire. He had 10 at the 4-minute mark of the first quarter. He has 10 right now. Cook to Blankenship. Little teardrop got it.
It's like he had you tuned in, Mike. He's like, check yourself, Mike Kerr.
Well, I'm trying not to be a part of this, so. Pretty strong move to the hoop by Hibbert. He was met by a wall of maroon shirts, but surely they called a foul. Blankenship, all right.
He didn't like the call.
I don't care. Hibbert was fouled. Pick whichever one you wanted to call it on. He's strong enough, too, when the contact comes, he plays into it. That one got in. Took a trip. Hibbert. Bottom. 2 for 2. Hibbert and Blankenship are just having all kinds of fun out here while everybody else waits on them. Anderson comes off of the screen. Put it up. That's a tough call right there, but Southwestern had 2 defenders who got basically in each other's way. That's 3 on Caden Campbell by my book.
Yes, sir. That's accurate.
He and Hudson were caught in the same place, and as a result, Anderson drew the contact. That's short, and I mean somewhat short. So Campbell's going to check out, and Stevenson's going to come back. Anderson found the bottom with that one. 10-point ball game. Pulaski with the lead. Hudson picked it up in traffic, threw it away. Oh, rescued by Stevenson. Into the trees and put it in. Wow, pretty nice play by Stevenson.
Right place, right time.
You turn a turnover into a layup for you. That's good stuff. Anderson pops out, right corner. Ottawa on a back cut, got wide open.
Excellent ball movement, good passing.
Yeah, somebody got caught with their head turned at the top of the key. Nice pass into the corner. Double team, tied up. Anderson and Simpson. Anderson and Simpson with the tie-up. Southwestern basketball on the alternate possession. Well, I'm not sure what we're doing, but
Somebody's
eventually
gotta take it
we're
out of
going to throw it
bounds,
in. Yeah. Hibbert, wide open Hudson. Yes. Wow. John Fraley will not like that. The other team's best scorer popped wide open. Blankenship, a little crossover down the lane, put up the other hand, changed hands in midair. That was sweet. Ball tipped away by Woolridge. Get it ahead to Anderson, who will get the pass from Blankenship and miss the 3. And Hudson got a rebound and threw an elbow. If it had landed, Cook would have lost a jaw. Hutchison to the rim, layup. Nice move.
He's agile. He can move through traffic.
Agile. He's slender, too.
Yeah, he is. That helps with the agility.
Well, see, now we're going to teach you to be agile in our broadcast.
I can't be agile. I'm too big.
No, I'm not going to be.
Yeah, I can't. I'm too big for that.
Speaking of agile, that's Blankenship.
Wow.
He's got 7 1/4, 17 in the game, 3:49 to go on a Ron Shaw timeout. Pulaski has stretched the lead back to 10 on your Randall B. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Stressed, anxious, depressed at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services. We can get services started today. Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you with counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. And Rick Barker, Galby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Galby Realty and Auction has 49 years of experience in the real estate and auction business, and they're ready to put that to work for you. Go online at galbyrealty.com for more information. Mike, I don't watch the Maroons play nearly as much as you do, but Blankenship, is there a more improved player in the 12th region from last year to this year? Like, he really looks.
His role has changed with the absence of Carson Fraley and his injury.
Yeah.
And he's become somebody who has it in his hands a lot. Yes, to answer your question.
I mean, he's
as improved as any.
Yeah, that's what's jumping out at me.
But he used to not have the ball in his hands.
That's true.
Much.
It helps when you get, but he's making the most of the opportunities.
Amen. But Fraley is still out. They are hoping he will see action before the year's out. Southwestern. Stevenson down the lane. Strong move. No. What a rebound. Hutchison went up and got one and put it up, and it came away short. Anderson. Idlewind lost the handle, but they're going to say Hutchison got a hand on it. South Pulaski basketball underneath their own basket. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. And he has turned into their primary scorer. Speaking of Blankenship, he now has it.
Averaging 15 points a game right at it, just having a phenomenal senior campaign.
Woolridge and Hudson got a hand on it, and Woolridge might have dribbled it near the sideline. Down the lane, put up the spin move. Blankenship with a little bit of creativity and a nice layup. Leads back to 12. It was 6 at the end of the quarter. Southwestern has got to find another run. Hudson had to give it up. Got it back. Except it was not Hudson. He does have it now. That would have been Hibbard. Hudson and Idlewind stared at each other. Now Hibbard back to Hudson. From deep. He's got 17 on the game. That was deep.
Yeah, he can score in bunches. He's got to get somebody else.
Yeah, got to have some help right now. Anderson, Idlewind. 3 ball. He's got 11. Well, quickly that 3 got dotted. Hibbard down the lane, blows by Anderson, got it. Pretty good block by Anderson. Woolridge runs by everybody. Anderson tried to get a tip, couldn't. All right, Simpson had a rebound, and he got hit on the elbow by Idlewind. That's 3 team fouls.
That's what I have 3, yeah.
Idlewind will sit. Foster Fraley will come back. Hudson will bring the ball forward. Trailing by a dozen at this point. Blows by Woolridge. Pulls up. Woolridge slapped it to the security officer.
Yeah, Pulaski, I'm not tracking blocks, but Pulaski had several, and they don't have a weak spot defensively on the floor. I mean,
when
they're
you
long
get in that
athletic.
deep and you make that head fake and he doesn't go for it,
yeah,
that shot's in trouble. And Anderson knocks that one away as they try to get it to Stevenson. Stevenson and Anderson smiling at each other. You sometimes wish you could hear what was said. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Spin it around to Hibbard. Back to Hudson. Out deep. Had me. Diagonal cross point to Stevenson. Ball comes loose. Anderson over the top to Woolridge. He stepped out of bounds. And the trail official caught him. Somebody in the stands just about got sent home. Guy down here, that official's head snapped around, looked like something out of a Linda Blair movie.
Turnover 9-4. Southwestern with 9, Pulaski 4. So Pulaski
9-4. Okay.
That's what I've got turnover wise.
Right. Hudson has it. He's got 50 seconds. Fraley's guarding him. Diagonal to Stevenson. Hibbert says, go away. I want to be over here alone. The foul's on Woolridge. That's his third. Team's fourth. Hargis is going to come in. Nice job by Fraley to fire Hargis to fight through all the traffic and get to Hudson on that ends bound. Here goes Anderson. Crossover. In on Stevenson. Put it up. No. Stevenson will be guilty.
Foul is on number 3, White Stevenson, his first, team's second.
Anderson going to shoot a couple.
Is number 4,
I've got him with 7 points on the game. I've got him with 8 points on the game on the made free throw.
in the game for the Warriors is number 15, Adam Markham.
Markham comes back. Hibbert will take a quick rest. Anderson's free throw crawls in. Give him 9. Give him a bench seat. John Fraley hadn't had much to say as he's taking his players out tonight. I think he's pretty focused on the floor.
Well, they've been comfortably ahead most of this one.
Yeah, that halftime
That
lead
helps.
got a little shaky.
It did.
But they've managed to spring it back out. Hutchison at about 35 feet. Looks at the cuts and says 10 seconds, we'll do something, or 8 seconds, and Hudson pops out and takes it. And we go under 10 seconds. Phelan got around the screen. No. Cook wades in. He'll throw it from, wow, had to wait a second. That one had potential. 52-38. Pulaski leads at the end of 3 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Toyota of Somerset, we're known for great service before and after the sale and so much more. Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been supporting our local communities. And we sell and service what a number of different rating services call the most fuel-efficient, dependable, and safe vehicles on the road. Toyota. Toyota of Somerset, South Highway 27 Somerset, and online at toyotaofsomerset.com. At Toyota of Somerset, we're all about you.
Here to come in 175-100, here to come in 175-2. I 200 down, got it here to come in a quarter.
Like successful sports programs, putting together a successful auction takes a lot of planning, organization, attention to detail, and teamwork. And you need dedicated and committed people pulling together. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we've been successfully selling the country since 1965. Ford Brothers Auctioneers. Give us a call or visit us online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we're selling the country.
We have 3 quarters in the book of Game 2, Pulaski County and Southwestern boys version. I'm Mike Kerr. Mike?
Yes, sir.
Southwestern has to have a bit of a spurt early in this quarter.
They must, yes.
Because Pulaski's a pretty good free throw shooting team. We talked about that earlier. Pulaski basketball, they are up 14. That was an 8+8 quarter for Pulaski, and that's not what Southwestern needed. Fraley out of line, lost it, just flat out lost it. Now goes in and gets it part way back. We've got a scrum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the floor, 4 standing up. We get a held ball. Southwestern ball.
Well, at least there wasn't a foul there.
Ottawa had his hands on it about, what, 4 times?
Yeah.
He said, what happened? All right, Hudson. He's leading the scoring for Southwestern. Hargis plays him. Nice pass inside. Beautiful footwork by Campbell, but he missed the short one, but it's going to pay off, and Hutchison's going to end up at the free throw line, but I don't blame Campbell. He got bumped pretty good on the entry pass and knocked him off balance. But Hutchison's going to clean that up. He's got 11. That foul was on Foster Fraley, his first, team's first of the fourth quarter here. Coach Dunbar has gone to the bench and got that's Jonas Gallagher, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, sir. That's who that is.
His first appearance tonight, right?
It is, yes, sir.
Mark it down. Hutchison's got a bright future in this game.
Yeah, he very athletic, tall, can shoot the ball.
He's smooth.
Can
He's
drive.
got
yeah. A lot of tools.
Blankenship and Stevenson. Oh, wicked crossover by Blankenship. And Gallagher and others got a hand on it. Let's see who they called it on.
Foul is on number 3, Mike Stevenson.
Stevenson guilty of the foul.
2 is Will Blankenship.
Blankenship hits that one. He's one of the leading free throw shooters in the state of Kentucky. His numbers are ridiculous if you look them up. That's why I said down the stretch, there are certain teams that you don't foul their lead guard.
All right, I'm looking them up.
All right.
87%.
That's pretty good, and he missed it. Did we cause that or what? Fallon goes and gets it. Wow, Phelan did a heck of a job to save that one going into the bench on the missed free throw. The official just told him to clean it up underneath. Out of one. Behind him to Hargis. Hargis, wow. Blankenship with the best save of the night. Out of one. All the way back to Blankenship one more time. Little runner, yes. He's got 22 and change right now.
He's just been super impressive.
He had 10 early, took a while off.
From the jump, yeah.
Try that again, the over the top to Campbell, and they just say out of bounds, no call.
There's a lot of banging going on down there.
Yeah, and Campbell just, at this point in his life, just not quite big enough, broad enough. He takes a beating a little bit. Hudson pulls up free throw line, shot it short. Anderson looks up the backside, can't find anybody. Now finds Blankenship. Out of one, baseline, no. Rebound Simpson. We go under 6. Hudson crossover, can't get away, pretty good defense. Now Phelan was going to step out on him. Stevenson didn't want the 3. Hutchison looking to make a move, and Ottawa fouled him.
Foul is on number 14, Ethan Ottawa, his third, team second. In the game, number 0, Jalen Wilson.
So Cook and Woolridge will return, and Hargis and Phelan will sit down for Pulaski County. Hudson pops out to take it. Nice job. They got a ball, kicked it into a Campbell as he makes a little dive for the rim, and he drew the quick foul. It's going to be a common foul. That's only the third team foul. That's 4 on Ottawa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, you're accurate.
He's still out there. Sort of surprises me. Lob over the top. Heck of a catch by Campbell. Put it up, no. And Cook has rebound. Ottawa ahead of the pack. Campbell will run over him. Let's give Campbell 4. Kevin would say, you get a foul, you get a foul, you get a foul.
Yeah, one for you, one for you.
Somewhere Jordan McDonald is looking for a towel to go clean the floor up down there.
No
She's seen enough moisture on the floor. Campbell's going to sit down with only 2 points, but again, he's got a bright future, I think.
Yeah, just a freshman, big body.
Yep.
Got some tools.
Idlewind, a little get out of my way move. Missed everything. Hudson, front court, pulls up the free throw line. Can't get it launched. Stevenson blows down the baseline and had it slapped away by Idlewind. A little over 5 minutes to go in this struggle. Pulaski up by 15. Stevenson into Hudson. Showed the three, didn't. Over the top to Stevenson. 3 ball in the air, no. And Woolridge has it, and he misses Idlewind, who had streaked wide open. Now they find him down on a block. He goes wading in and fell down, and carom to his teammate Anderson, who put it in. Idlewind fell down. I think John Fraley really thinks he was fouled. And Ron Shaw Realty, timeout on the floor. Pulaski leads 57-40 midway fourth quarter on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Rick Barker would like to tell everybody that he's proud to announce the Rex Family Restaurant and Ice Cream Shop is now open. Hours will be Tuesday to Friday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Closed on Sunday and Monday. The Rex is located beside the Dollar Store in Nancy, Kentucky. Keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 30 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. We're in a Ron Shaw Realtor timeout here on Lake Cumberland Sports. A name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtor 4 Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors 4 Brothers.
Michael?
Yes, sir.
It's been a fun night. We've got about 4.5 to go in this one. If people just joined us, Southwestern's Lady Warriors won the opener. And unless Southwestern can make a significant dent in this, they may be 0 for 2 tonight here on the reservation. Hudson has the ball inbounds to start the offense. Stevenson picks up his dribble in the corner. Now Markham. Hudson, Stevenson, Markham. Hudson, great ball fake and a shot up over the top of it. That's pretty stout. Timeout on the floor, Michael.
Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, sports medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional at Lake Cumberland Orthopedics. Our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. And a big thank you to Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, Kentucky, for being the official photography sponsor on Lake Cumberland Sports Facebook page. At Don Franklin, they work daily to provide their customers with the best possible experience. You can visit any one of their 5 Somerset locations or go on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships, where they treat you like family.
Pulaski will inbound. Zach Anderson to bring the ball the full 84 feet, by the way, in high school. Blankenship has the ball. Gallagher wears him. Across the top to Woolridge. He'll woe up, now blow by everybody, and we've got a trip. And Gallagher didn't think so, and he showed some displeasure with the call. Team's first to or third here in the fourth quarter. Woolridge to Cook. Back to Blankenship, and they're going to start the offense. We go under 4 minutes. Blankenship to the rim, laid it in, got fouled. got him with 24, Michael. I don't even know if that's close, but he's having himself quite a night.
Yeah, he's got a bunch. I'll have to figure him up in a
Well, there's a
second.
lot of counting involved.
Yeah,
when
there is. I'm running out of fingers and toes.
Trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, and does. And it's now an 18-point Pulaski County lead. Ball tipped away by Woolridge, stolen away by Ottawine. Ottawine to the rim. Pick one. You can get Stevenson. You can get Simpson.
They got Stevenson.
His third. So Pulaski will shoot 2 the rest of the way. This would have been 2 anyway. His shooting foul. Ottawine crawls one across the lip. He's got 12 against 10.2 on his average. John Fraley, the official in front of the Pulaski bench, having something to chuckle about. Not sure what it might have been. Anderson and one of the officials, the other one. It's just chat time.
Everybody's having a good time. Well, not everybody, but
not everybody. Ottawine got that one to drop. 20-point game. This was a 6-point game at halftime. And Blankenship commits a foul. Team's fourth. After this, everything is 2, Michael.
Yeah. Clock last 3.5 minutes may take a few minutes to get in the books.
Don't say that. Little baseline 12-footer from Simpson. Buried it. Timeout on the floor, Michael.
CV Hansford of Weikert Realtors Ford Brothers, a person you can trust when you're looking to sell your farm or commercial property. CV's experience as a successful realtor, business person, and farmer is invaluable when it comes to knowing how to get the most for your property, all the while helping you through a seamless and enjoyable transaction. For more information, give CV a call at 606-219-3274. That's CV Hansford at Weikert Realtors Ford Brothers. And Dr. Jesse Pace and Dr. Patrick Jenkins of Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, sports medicine for athletes of all levels, from the weekend warrior to the professional. At Lake Cumberland Orthopedics, our goal is to get each patient back to the highest level of physical activity possible. We are proud to support local athletics by serving as team physicians for Lindsey Wilson College, Southwestern, Somerset, Pulaski, and Wayne County High Schools, and other athletes throughout the Lake Cumberland region. And Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services has made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 25 years. We personalize your services to meet your needs, whether that be in our office, over the phone, or on your computer. Call Entrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Entrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Entrust, your mental health matters.
Thank you, Michael. Pulaski to inbounds. Blankenship has it. He's going to try to bring it up against Gallagher and got it to Woolridge, and Woolridge got bumped by Hudson and no call. Good job, officials. Let's keep this thing moving. Blankenship to Woolridge. Anderson. Cook spins away, pulls up from 4 on the runner and got it. Gavin Cook's got 8. We go under 3 minutes. Gallagher back to Hudson. Blow by. There was a foul committed. Woolridge has just committed his 4th foul. 2 shots coming to Hudson. I've got him with 19 on the game, unofficially. Got him with 20 on the game. Southwestern only has 5 players in the book, and 3 of them only have 2 points apiece, so not a lot of help.
Yeah.
Yes. Free throw is good. I'm sorry, Simpson's in that crowd. He's got 9. Cook, little elbow in the ribs. Gets it to Blankenship. We're at 2.5. Cook will bounce it out high, go between the legs, download Idlewind, and he's fouled by Stevenson. His 4th. 2 shots coming to Idlewind. Pulaski made 3 free throws in the opening half. They've made 7 in this half and going to shoot some more. There's one. And Simpson back. Markham back. Idlewind's free throw is good. Hudson will bounce it to front court. Kevin, what do they call that haircut that Hudson's? Is that a? We'll have to get an update, Michael. What is that?
I am not even going to attempt.
Don't have a clue, do you?
No.
He can pull it off. I don't think we can. Stevenson got it hung. Got the basket. And a 1. Gavin Cook picks up the foul. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Kevin called it the mole. Okay. I'm all for it. It's just only a young man can pull that off. Free throw is perfect by Stevenson. I've got him with 5 on the game. Blankenship and Gallagher are going to play crossover. Finally get it to Woolridge, and he and Gallagher will race in the front court. Woolridge almost got away. Now Anderson. Now Cook. Anderson. Tried to get it to Idlewind, and Stevenson said no, and a blow by and a layup. He's got 7. Cook will bounce it into front court and cross over in front of Gallagher and get it to Blankenship. Hibbard's going to come say hi to him. Hibbard's going to reach and not get it. And now Stevenson may have joined the disqualifieds.
Yep, he certainly has.
I've got him with 7 points on the game. 5 fouls. Pretty good floor game. I mean, he's been valuable off the bench.
He is a skilled guy off the bench. Just a sophomore.
Blankenship will shoot 2. That one rattled, but it stayed. Markham back. Blankenship. Like the other one, good. Cameron Ship, his first action tonight. Student section appreciated something. Crowd favorite?
He's a senior.
Oh, okay.
Ship he is.
Thank you.
Giving him a little dap for that. And I think Blankenship was getting some dap coming out of the game as well on the other side.
Oh, okay. Strong move inside, but Simpson couldn't get it to drop. Anderson. Woolridge to front court. Nice job to get the ball to Cook on a slide by. Back to Woolridge. 40 seconds and counting. Woolridge and Hutchison bouncing in front of each other. If I'm Hutchison, I don't reach out and grab him. I just let this end. Hargis to Cook. Got him in a mess. Back cut to Anderson. Threw it away. Here comes Southwestern to this end. Put up and in by Hudson. That's going to do it. They're going to let the clock run out. 68-53 will be your final. Pulaski County will win. We'll be back with a wrap-up here on Lake Cumberland Sports following this break.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most advanced technology to evaluate, educate, and treat our patients. Whether you have headaches, disc problems, nerve pain, degenerative conditions, or just not feeling energetic, Henderson Chiropractic can get you back on the road to good health. Henderson Chiropractic, the experience you need for the results you want. Call or stop by to schedule an appointment.
Okay, welcome back to Southwestern High School, where the Pulaski County Maroons are victorious by a final score of 68-53. At the end of one, PC led 24-12. Going into the halftime, Southwestern to cut that lead down to 32-26. At the end of three, Pulaski's lead was 52-38. And again, final score 68-53. Leading scorers, first for Southwestern, Zach Hutchinson had 12 points on the evening, 7 points to Wyatt Stevenson, 2 to Colin Hibbard, 23 from Connor Hudson as a leading scorer for the Warriors. Jarrett Simpson with 7 and Caden Campbell with 2. For the Maroons of Pulaski County, Jalen Wooldridge with 2, Zach Anderson with 11, Weston Phelan with 1, Gavin Cook with 8. We've got 15 for Ethan Idlewine, 4 from Foster Fraley, and 27 for game high Will Blankenship. Pulaski County just too much tonight for the Warriors. Mike Kerr. Warriors did a good job in that second quarter to scratch back and close that lead. But Pulaski County just started off hot and really remained that way through most of this contest. And Pulaski County going to pick up the sweep against a crosstown rival from the 48th district.
I liked what Southwestern, they fell behind early, which is a death knell usually. You come out and they fought back, and they actually got it to a 6-point margin at the half, as you mentioned, and they played themselves right back into this thing. And to Pulaski's credit, in the third quarter, I looked up 4 minutes into the third quarter, and Pulaski had to lead back to double figures again, and then it just kind of drifted out to 20, and that's kind of where things wound the way around. But Southwestern, not enough offense on this night. I mean, again, you gave the stats, but you've got a 22, a 12, and a couple sevens.
Yeah.
And you got to get a little more production, but all is not dark.
No, sir.
And if you're Pulaski County, you came across town and did what you should have done, which is win this basketball game. Congratulations to them, as they will move to 17-7. Southwestern's going to fall to 9-14. And you and I will use the cliche before we give away our hardware. In a couple of weeks, everybody's 0-0.
Yes, they are.
And that's what a lot of people. Mark Flynn was recognized out here tonight in the Pulaski County Hall of Fame. Mark Flynn won 3 district championships at Pulaski County when he was coaching at Pulaski. Did not have a winning record any one of the 3 years that he was coaching, and still won 3 district championships.
Yep, win them when they count.
So what can I say other than the fact I've picked some players if you want to give me the option. If you don't.
You go right ahead, sir.
All right. My Somerset Community College offensive player of the game for Southwestern, I think it's got to be Connor Hudson with a Zach Hutchison a second place. But Hudson did his job tonight. He's got 17.5 average. He got 22 on the board, just not enough support. And for Pulaski County, Will Blankenship scored 10 points in the first 4 minutes of this game and parlayed that into 27 before it was over. So he will be our Somerset Community College Offensive Player of the Game for PC. For United Cumberland Bank Defensive Player, I'm going to go with Zachary Hutchison from Southwestern.
Good choice.
A force around the basket, but again, too much Pulaski tonight. And Zach Anderson will be my Defensive Player of the Game for Pulaski County. I don't have all the stats in front of me, but his stat line I'm sure was pretty good. So with your permission, that's where I'm going to go on the awards.
No arguments for me. I think those are great selections. Offensively, case is pretty easy to make. Defensively, like you said, a couple others could have factored in. But Zach Anderson is a young man that can multi-talented, multi-sport athlete, and certainly factored into the outcome of this one. Just cool, calm, and collected. Both, Pulaski County really impressive. They just play defense and get after you. And when they shoot the ball like they did tonight, they're hard to beat. They're hard to beat.
If they get Fraley back, and again, that's a big if, but if Carson Fraley can come back at 80, 90% of what he can, everybody on that team gets a little better.
Yeah.
So Pulaski, there may be noise out of that bunch before it's over with. I've enjoyed tonight.
I have too. It's been my first time out this season, so appreciate
really?
it. Yeah.
Well, there is the official photographer.
It is.
Of Lake Cumberland Sports.
Absolutely.
Looking good tonight, by the way. Got the matching hat and shirt. All right, Nick. Good to see you, man. Michael, anything else before we wrap this up?
Just thanks for having me on here tonight, Mike. I was glad to be back in the seat working with you. And as always, a pleasure to be bringing high school sports here. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making it possible. Thank you for joining us. Without
Don't leave.
Well, I'm not leaving you. You're coming right back to you, sir. But appreciate you having me on tonight.
No, I enjoy working with you. I always do. But Kevin wanted me to remind everybody, Tuesday night, our next broadcast will be from Somerset Christian. That is a 7:30 tip. That's what we think. So pay attention. If it moves, we'll tell you. Our next broadcast from Somerset Christian, that's about 1.5 miles that way, I think. But thank you all for joining us tonight. Again, game one, 57-48, Pulaski County Southwestern with the win.
Yes, sir.
Pulaski gets the nightcap, 68-53. For all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports and for all of our sponsors, thank you all. See you Tuesday.
Here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
A lot of people go to where they bank their whole life. They put in that mortgage application and they get a rejection letter, but they don't get a why. They don't get that 20-minute phone call from their lender to explain the obstacles that are in their way, what those obstacles are and how they can overcome them, what they could have done differently in the process. And they don't understand that they have options. Our job is to educate you on those options. Our job is to learn you, to identify the obstacles in your path, make a plan, execute it, and get you over the finish line of homeownership.
Dr. Henderson, Dr. Wilson, and the entire staff at Henderson Chiropractic are dedicated to your family's health. If you're suffering from an injury, chronic condition, or just the strain of everyday life, we provide personalized treatments to improve overall health and wellness to all ages. Our clinic is equipped with modern chiropractic equipment and the most